Hello, everyone. Hello. Welcome back to the World of Lumen. And today we're back with another video on rejuvenation. You could say this is part two, or really a continuation of our last video on rejuvenation, because we were guided and we felt that it wasn't quite complete. And there's a great reason for this that I can sense our guides will share with us. So we will be speaking a bit more on rejuvenation, as well as we received some great questionings from Kekika, our dear friend Kekika. So hello, Kekika. Thank you again for the wonderful questions. And they're related to rejuvenation and reproduction specifically. So, Caroline, hello, Caroline. Thank you for joining us.
Hello, Leo.
Yes, could you
Good
ask
morning,
us?
Leo.
Good morning. Could you share the questions that Kekika asked
Yes,
with us?
yes, of course. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the world of Lumen. Thank you indeed, Kekika, for your wonderful questions. And so here are the questions. So first question. Through the Ascension, what might be expected as far as birth control? Are there non-chemical options that will come to our understanding? The second question is, what about reproduction through the Ascension in regards to lifespan? Will it increase, and will childbearing age increase? Third question, how reproduction will work in regards to our bodies changing into crystalline structure and or light bodies.
Yes, great questions. Thank you so much, Kekika. And so, before we get into the channeling state, Caroline, could you do us the honors and state our intent this time?
Yes, of course. So let's close our eyes, take a deep breath. And so we invite in our guides to be with us. And so we are all gathered together in the love and the light. And we are here in the service to all. And we are calling in our guides to help us in this endeavor and to share the best message that will be the best valuable at this time.
Hey, dear ones, yay! Yay! We are back. Thank you for opening this portal for us to come through even more. We are so honored and grateful to be with you all in this way. Welcome, welcome. Yes, yes. Hee.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. We are Ashtar, coming in the love and the light of the highest love and the highest light for the highest good purposes. We greet you, all of you, all of you, of you. We greet your mentors and guides. Yes, yes, yes. We are so happy. We say, come closer, come closer, come closer. Yes, yes. Gathering time, gathering time. And we greet you, dear brothers and sisters of Ra. What a true joy, what a true honor to talk to you in this way, in this way. Yes, yes, yes. This dear Channel Caroline is at a specific place, so it will require much, much from us to come through and help her align with the current energy fields that are around her, as there are many and they are quite strong at this time. So we will do our best, yes, to co-host this internet interstellar web show. Yes,
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 thank
yes.
you, thank you. And we say you are already doing fabulously, fabulously indeed. And for those who are new, we will reintroduce ourselves. Yes, we are Ra. I am Ra, and I come to you in the love and the light of the one infinite creator. We all are, we all are indeed. Yes. And so thank you, dear ones, for joining. Thank you, dear Ashtar, for joining. And thank you for the other extended guide family that we are all part of that have joined in and are indeed encircling this beautiful planet of Gaia. Yes. So let us continue then with this, yes, galactic show, TV, web, YouTube show. And we will say this is take two on the rejuvenation episode, yes? And so, ah, dear ones, let us speak upon this a little bit, and we will then dive into the beautiful questions of dear Kekika, which are so intertwined and wonderfully related. And so, yes, we will take off, we will start where we left off. In the last episode on rejuvenation, we spoke about we gave a little steps, yes, a little practical steps. Step one, ah, invest in yourself, invest the time and space to allow yourself to rest and settle and let the thoughts that you're having, yes, come to a rest or at least become aware of the thoughts that you are having, yes. And then step two is you begin to pump up the energy, pump it up, pump, 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 yes? And a great effective way to do this, of course, is the exercising. And as we have guided and said, it is the exercising, there is a greater, joyfuler way to exercise as opposed to the conventional way that is just pushing past the failure, yes, pushing past the discomfort. There is a little bit of this that is a part of the process in the beginning. However, as we said, the times we are in now are the playing field is different, dear ones. You have all been upgraded. Yes, you have all been upgraded. And so the joys, the love frequencies, light frequencies are very much more available. And so we described, oh yes, pumping it up, yes. And so let us go now to step three. Yes. What is step three? Well, step three is so after you pumped up the joy, yes, what do? You let it rest. You let it settle there. Yes, you come back to the first step, let us say. And as we have said, it is an ebb and flow, it is a rhythm. And so what you will find is you develop this rhythm, this ebb and flow, this dance, let us say, and you really begin to build yourself up in a very magnificent way, let us say. And so we will be a little bit more clear, and then we wish to pass the mic and hear Ashtar's perspective. So before we will clarify a bit, when you come back to the first step, let us say, it is not about exactly doing the exact same thing. However, the basic principle is the same in that, okay, I did something, I pumped myself up with preferably the joy. So now it's time to rest. For your body needs to rest as well. Yes, it is a part of the growth rejuvenation process. And so you can rest and maybe you have something vibrant, some vibrant fruit, some nourishing waters, and you spend that time with yourself again, your body self, and you let things settle. And then what is you move on to step four. What is step four? Well, you pick it back again and you pump it up again. And this time it may not be the exercise, but maybe it is, oh, I have a project I'm working on. Okay, I'm going to go and work on this project and I'm going to bring a little bit more joy or I'm going to have a little more pep in my step. Yes? And you go about it in this way. And then yes, you continue this cycle, this ebb and flow, resting, and then the joyful, the happy, the loving pursuits, yes, and you ebb and flow, and you build and build, and what you will find is that when you come to rest, there will be a point where you realize, oh, you do not need to or desire to sink down so low, yes, and rather it will become more of a you sink into your heart. Ah, and you rest in a deep peace. And then when you open your eyes, you come back to your day and you pick it up a little bit more again and you meet this other person. Maybe you meet your friends and family. You maybe create and find more friends and family. And this cycle, this circulation, this is the rejuvenation flow, dear ones. And as you do this, you will indeed rejuvenate all aspects of your life, not just your body, but all aspects, your relationships, your financial in streams, influxes, your, yes, everything, all of it. And so, yes, this is the other side of the coin, let's say. So, yes, dear Ashtar, may you give us your, grace us with your perspectives as well.
Yes, yes, yes. And we will pick the mic and say the same as you last time. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So, as we are co-host DJs tonight. So, yes, yes, yes. Let's be serious and we greet the serious collective. So, indeed, this rejuvenation process is also comes with your greatest desires, greatest excitements. It totally makes sense that if you are forcing yourself in a direction that you don't like, if you force yourself doing something that you really repel, you don't want to engage with this situation or this work or this environment, of course, when you force yourself doing something that you don't like for a certain amount of time, it creates stress over time, chronic stress. You are very well aware in your culture throughout the world, throughout your Gaia world, that chronic stress is indeed not the best for your lifetime experience, meaning that we recommend for you to not experience stress on a long-term basis, as it is draining you and pulling you down in some ways, because it is extracting you all the chemicals, all the things, all the chemicals that you need. Yes. And it will deplete yourself. It will deplete your magnesium levels, your vitamins levels. It will deplete because when you're going under stress, under high pressure, you have this need to have all those chemicals within your body structure. And it depletes over time due to a long chronic stress. So the rejuvenation also comes with you finding your true purpose, your true excitement, your true wish in every area of your life. We already mentioned this during the latest co-channeling, and we use the expression pruning trees or irrigating the system. So again, dear ones, where are you living? And are you living where you are meant to live, but where you wish to live? Do you live, if you wish to live near the sea, where are you currently living? Near the mountains? And we recommend to assess every area of your life. Does this make me happy? Is this work is making me happy? Is this activity making me happy? Do these people make me happy? And to assess. And then it's your responsibility to take action. Because if you assess that, okay, this is not what I wish, that serves me the most, that I truly desire, and then you do nothing about this, then this is perfectly fine. We are not judging. Although we recommend that if you know that this is not of your highest excitement, then to take action toward your greatest excitement. So that you live a life accordingly to your dreams, dear ones. And then there is also the concept of planting seeds. Planting seeds comes through ideas, new ideas, and visualization. Many of you on your planet Earth Gaia want to be rich. You want to have a lot of money, financial income streams in large amounts. We say this is great. However, we ask you why. Where does this come from? Does it come from that it is trendy to have a lot of money? Does it come from a place of lack and scarcity? Or does it come from your highest excitement? You see, the vibration, according to this money situation, is not the same. And so we recommend also for you to plant seeds. This is, I wish to do this, I wish to pursue this. Maybe in a long time or within 2 years, 3 years, this is where I wish to go and where I wish to be. And to clarify your vision more and more, and to ask you why, how is it serving the most amount of people, but the most beneficial way for them. Again, do you wish to serve because this is trendy? Or does your heart say, I really want to serve people? And in you living according to your dreams and achieving your goals, of course, you will feel more vibrant, happier, in a better shape, in a better mood. And so, indeed, will come the rejuvenation part, because you won't be so stressed, because you will be relieved, because you will have reached certain goals. That makes you happy. But for that, you have to have a very clear vision of your goals and on your excitements, and also why. You wish to do this, why, dear ones? Why? And to visualize yourself doing this. You want to be a superstar? Good. Why? And then, how do you see yourself as being a superstar? What kind of superstar would you be? How would you behave in the most beneficial, benevolent way for others? And then, of course, to take action accordingly. Yes. Dear brothers and sisters of Ra, we have received questions. And so, would you like to answer the first question, or would you like to do an introduction first about the topic? And we share the
Yes,
mic.
thank you. We will do a little intro and then we would love if you would answer the first part of the question.
Yes.
So yes, so the main themes, and thank you for your sharing. Indeed, we will repeat as well that the high goal of why you are here, what you wish to accomplish while you are here, this is absolutely critical in the rejuvenation flow and resting along the way as you pursue them. Yes, yes, yes. And so yes, we will now segue into a Q&A where we received beautiful questionings about rejuvenating the fertility flow, let us say, the in terms of reproduction, sexuality, childbearing, child rearing, all of this very much in tune and aligned with the rejuvenation flow as well. And so when it comes to the first part of the question, let us pull it up here for this dear one, for these dear ones. Yes, the first part. And so through the ascension, what might be expected as far as birth control? Are there non-chemical options that will come to our understanding? And so we will simply say, yes, there are. And we will, Well, we will have a little crack at this question first, and we will pass the mic to Ashtar. And so there are indeed, and we say really the non-chemical ways of birth control are really self-control, people say. In that as you evolve, it is even the idea of self-control will shift and become more enlivened and brightened, for it is not about restraint in that way. It is about helping to navigate the flow of life, flow of energy, so that it is not just geared towards moving towards through the lower centers, but it is, as we say, throughout the entire body, the entire aura and sphere, so that it is as if it is like a very akin to the, yes, flower of life blooming, a experience, as opposed to just the about it, about it, about it, about it, yes, 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 yes. And you can see if you are about it, about it, about it all the time, then indeed the flow of life will continue to be pushed that way, and you will, yes, there will be a lack of self-control for many. And so the reason why you in the humanity at this time, and there are other civilizations, require another form, let us say chemical form or other forms of birth control, is indeed because there is an overemphasis on the lower centers. And as we've said, there's nothing wrong with this. However, the more vibrant, fully expressive, light and life filled, full expression and way of love making is also allowing the energy to move upwards, up your channel and outwards. And so, as you learn to cultivate this, again, through the very practically exercise as well as the meditations and working with the chakras and the energies, you will begin to re-enliven, rejuvenate this life flow throughout your entire body. And so you will not just be about it. You will be for it all, for it all. And the life will flow through your entire body. And you'll very, very smoothly be able to sense when there is an over buildup in the lower center, and you'll be able to release that energy before there is a, let us say, uncontrollable desire to release it downwards in that way. So yes, this is our perspective, and we will pass the mic to dear Ashtar.
Yes. And we thank you for your tremendous answer, as it answers indeed the male parts. Yes. Now let's address it from a feminine part and point perspective. Indeed, there used to be, there was, and there will be birth control system, but not as you are used to. It won't be chemical again. And it is more of we shall say perspective shifts. Let's say that women has also the ability to control the birth system. And in ancient times, they were very much equipped and aware and knew how to limit, if necessary, the child spreading through their cultures. And they did not use chemicals. Yes, indeed, there are plants that are well known in some cultures and societies. Although besides plants, it was more of a consciousness shift, knowing that, and also the family structure was different, knowing that indeed it requires a whole village to raise a child, as it takes a lot of energy. And And so women were more into, the whole society was more around women raising children, and women were not left alone in such endeavor. So there was a kind of group, at a collective consciousness, at a group consciousness, they knew when it was time to stop the child spreading and when it was better to reduce the flow of children. And so they did it at a consciousness level in a collective way, but also in part of an agreement at an individual level, which means that women could choose yes or no, follow the collective consciousness of limiting the child spreading, the children spreading, baby making. Yeah. So it was also very much related to consciousness. And also, yes, for those who were not that tuned into consciousness, there is plants that can be used for women's use in that purpose. Yes. We think there was another part of the questioning. So let us read. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Are there non-chemical options that will come to our understanding? Yes. So yes, we think we answered. So the second question, and we will share the mic, is what about reproduction through the ascension in regards to lifespan? Will it increase, and will childbearing age increase? And we share the mic.
Yes, thank you, thank you. Yes, a wonderful mic we have indeed. Yes.
A
And so,
golden one.
hee hee, yes, 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 yes. And so we will speak into our golden mic here and answer this wonderful question for yes, yes, yes. The childbearing age will increase as humanity begins to rejuvenate themselves as a whole collective, as well as the individuals, the understandings of oneself, the understandings of why you are all here and what you all choose to create while you are here, how you wish to share your wonderful creations with the rest of the cosmos. All of this will rejuvenate, and it will lead to a natural lengthening of the lifespan. And so, as the lifespan lengthens, and it will not just be a sort of nominal numerical lifespan where the body is frail, however, kept and maintained somewhat through yes through slightly forcible or yes chemical all of these surgical procedures, but rather it'll be a very organic ah flower of life blooming rejuvenation where you will indeed be youthful as well in all aspects of the word. And so indeed, you will be able to choose if you wish to have a child at a older age, what is considered old now. And this is, of course, possible, and your future it will hold this possibility as well. Yes, we will pass the mic from here. Yes.
Yes, we agree with what you just said. It was perfect. Let us read again. Mm, yes. Will it increase, and will childbearing age increase? Yes, of course. Yes, of course. In fact, it makes sense. Indeed, as you will rejuvenate, be able to rejuvenate your body, it will be fresher and fresher, we shall say. And as it will be fresher, your lifespan will increase. And it totally makes sense that women will be able to have baby in the womb for at certain age that are currently more limited at this precise time. Yes. So indeed, it will increase. Indeed. Yes, yes. Now, let's address the third question. How reproduction will work in regards to our bodies changing into crystalline and or light bodies. Would you like to answer this question, dear brothers and sisters of Ra?
Oh, yes, of course. Yes, yes, yes. Well, it will change in many ways, but we will address the main change in that as you evolve more as a collective species, you will begin to have a greater understanding of what birthing is, of what life is, and you will begin to understand more and more that everyone already, all of you already are birthing yourselves. You're birthing yourselves in every moment, and you are being reborn. And we do not just say this in a, yes, airy-fairy, philosophical, spiritual sort of way. This is the truth, dear ones. You are using your infinite power and potential to continuously choose to be in this reality. And as you do, you are sustaining your body and life. And so this is what is happening. And so as you grow wiser and you grow older in wisdom and life experience, you begin to understand this more and more. And so as a collective begins to understand this as well, the the desire and need to birth more and more children will shift into an understanding that, oh, we are already rebirthing ourselves. We are already children of God, as it is said. Yes, we are already the 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 beautiful shining crystals of the divine. And so it becomes the birthing process becomes more of a, oh, how do we bring together the babies, the children, the us's that are already formed and crystallized in form together? How do we unify? How do we reunify more and reharmonize? This is really what begins to become the high goal of birthing new children. For you realize my body is my child, and really all of my bodies are our children, our childs, and we are all parents looking for them, caring for them. And so you begin to understand that, let us rebirth our relationship with our body child that we already created and birthed. And so the desire to have more physical children in this way, or more fractalized individualization, this becomes less and less, and the desire begins to become more and more of a, how do we bring together that which we have already birthed? And in that process, a new beingness, a new, yes, child of God is born, and that is born in unity and this wonderful, yes, oneness that we speak of. And so, having said that, we will be practical and say that that is a bit away, dear ones. That is a bit away. So we encourage, if you have a strong soul's desire to bear children and to to raise them in this beautiful, loving way. Yes, 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 do it. Let's do it. Yes, this is great, for you will bring much joy into this world in doing so. And we say it is, we just give the high perspective, the big perspective, so that you understand more that you already are birthing your child that is your body. And so to understand this means that you will begin to care for it more, and to care for your body child more means you will be able to care for your other children that you will birth into individualized forms. You'll be able to care for them more lovingly as well. Yes.
Yes. We will change and adapt a little bit the topic. Because we know that in the audience and in the humanity, having children for some couples may be quite triggering in the sense that some men or women may not have the ability to have, to carry, to create a baby in human forms. Yes, a real, practical baby. Human baby, yes. And it creates a lot of despair, a lot of frustration, a lot of anger, a lot of resentment, a lot of questioning, a lot of self-doubts or accusation against the other person. And we would like to address this question because this question may increase for a while. We say there are some life paths that you chose prior incarnation. And some of you chose, indeed, not to carry life. For others, some chose prior incarnation to ask themselves these questionings in order to grow. Some chose prior incarnation to go through a heavy process in order to carry a child, a baby human. And most of you are not very much aware, conscious that these choices were made before you incarnate. You chose this for many of you. Indeed, it is very much possible for many of you, for all of you, to have babies. What we say may trigger you, what we say may be controversial, although you already know that you can heal yourself. Therefore, if you can heal yourself, you can also have a baby. Whatever your situation is, whatever your medical perspective is, you are into, we say yet that you can all have babies. However, it requires much in terms of consciousness. However, it's a path that you chose to experience for specific purposes. And indeed, some of you were told it was impossible, and then you had a baby. You call it miracle baby. How many of you has it happened? It has happened a lot, so many times. For others, when you were told not to have a baby, it was desperation, it still is, and you have completely lost hope for many of you. It is not time to lose hope, dear one. However, it is time to embrace life, to embrace what you chose, to embrace a divine other path for yourself to grow. and not punish yourself, not to ask yourselves, why is it happening to me? And to question yourself, to question life, to question your faith, your energies. Oh, I can do that according to my energies. Yes, but if this is something that you chose, it means that you will have to fight against yourself. You want to raise your vibrations, but that's something you chose as your own path to experience. So we say also to go with ease. Ease. And when what is meant to be will be yours, your ones. And humanity has to go through some circle of life in order to understand and to grow and to flourish. As you know, and we will be quite political, there has been quite some manipulation. We shall say in the air. We won't enter into the details and we won't be specific. However, you know that things have been manipulated over times. So this is not your fault, dear ones. All right? And so take it easy. Just know that this is indeed possible to reverse. But if this is something that you chose prior incarnation, it means that your current self is fighting against your higher self, deciding for yourself. And so we recommend for you to go with ease and to drop, to let go the guilt, the shame, the frustration, the anger, all of those energies that are pulling you down. It is not time to be pulled down, dear one. It is time to grow and to flourish and to blossom. And so you don't have a child. So enjoy. Enjoy not having to wake up early in the morning and bring your child to the school. Enjoy doing what you wish whenever you wish. You don't have to cook or at a certain time to feed a human baby who is starving and screaming out loud that he is or she is starving. Enjoy. You can eat whenever you wish. You see, there is a different approach. And so we recommend to choose the approach that is best for you in terms of energies and in terms of health and mental health. Yes, yes. Would you like to say something about this critical question, dear brothers and sisters of Ra, as many in our audience, but also at a greater level, is also asking itself this question?
Yes, 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 indeed. Dear ones, let us pump up the energies a little bit as we have let it sunk down a little bit, a lot, yes. So take a deep breath. Ah, straighten your posture if you can and stretch up and out. Ooh, yeah, woo! Hey! Ah, and relax, release. Ah, yes. Yes, just a simple one or two of these throughout the day. What great difference it does. Yes, what great difference it makes. And so now let us reassess. Now let us reassess this questioning of, yes, there are those in humanity and that desire to have a child, however, are seemingly met with blockages and blocks and stumbles and we say, indeed, this is a message from your higher self to choose more wisely, to choose more lovingly. And what we mean by this is you are most likely forcing, dear one, you are most likely forcing it. And in your forcing and over emphasis on this one aspect of your life, you are over pressurizing your body self and those around you. And so the life flow, the rejuvenating flow cannot really come through as well. And so it is in the release, and letting settle that you can really begin to reassess and choose what you want in life. For if you continue to just choose and choose and choose, I want this, I want this, I want this, why isn't this happening? Why isn't this happening? What am I doing wrong? What's wrong with the universe? What's wrong with what? You see, this energy, it's builds up, builds up, builds up, and then it doesn't happen because it's, yes, overly constricted. And so this is why it is extremely important to the ebb and flow, to yes, relax, release, let things settle. This is a critical component, dear ones, for many of you do not realize just how many thoughts you have in the background that you are thinking, that you have chosen to think for your own self, and you have just forgotten that you've chosen that, and they are running in the backgrounds. And then that's is why when you sit down and someone says, "Hey, maybe you can try meditating or sitting in stillness and silence," and there are those in your world that say, "No, no, I can't do that for me. My thoughts go wild." Well, yes, it's because you have not practiced settling down, releasing, relaxing, letting things go so that you can choose more wisely and lovingly and joyfully and vibrantly. And so it is a critical component, dear ones, the ebb and flow. Yes, this is very, very important. And as you do this, your questionings of why isn't this happening? These cease to exist because you release them and you begin to understand, oh, that's why it wasn't happening. I wasn't letting it happen. Yes, 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 yes. And so this is it, dear ones. This is it. This is a process, as we continue to say. You are not, you are all re-becoming the masters. However, you are not there quite yet. So, yes, if you cannot do it at the snap of the fingers, oh, yes, I still have a little bit more practice to do. Yes. And the practice involves, as we say, the rest, the relaxing, the releasing, and really creating that space for yourselves, dear ones, because the environment you in must support that. If you're in a household that is frantic, frantic, woo, all over the place, and then indeed it becomes harder. So this is why we say you must empower yourself to choose to invest in yourself, to create this sort of space and environment so that it can more easily and smoothly be done. Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, yes, yes. You are so very right. This is so magnificent. We just would like to add that this dear channel Caroline, she saw we sent her pictures, but she doesn't isn't able to catch exactly what we mean. And so she has been seeing a washing machine, the washing machine. When you have too many thoughts, dear ones, it's like a washing machine that is all over the place. But what you need is also organize. And so once the washing machine is over, what do you do? You take the laundry and then you put it on a dryer, a specific dryer on a line, yes, a plastic line, and you put your laundry nice and clean, so that it dry in the air. Yes, let's say in nature. And you put it, you organize this, yes, so that it can dry naturally. Yes. It's more organized. And we feel better, isn't it? But we also know that when you put clothes such as wool, yes, wool sweater in the washing machine, then yes, you have this flow that is way much more soft. And so this is a nice metaphor for your thoughts. Isn't it better to have just a wool cycle of thoughts rather than and then you must organize. Yes, tak. I have this thought. Yes, I like this. And I have this other thought. Yes, I choose this thought. Wisely, carefully. It will drive wonderfully into nature. Yes, so that's wonderful. It is all nice, clean, prepped. Yes. And during the washing machine cycle, because some of you have long, long, long cycles for your washing machine, then you can express joy and dance or cooking in joy or indeed meditate and rest in silence. And by you resting in silence, it will clean and organize your thoughts and let go. And this is also a choice, as we said, to let go the thoughts that are not serving you. So assess your thoughts, not only where you wish to live, you wish to live with, but also the quality of your thoughts. Do you have too many, like a washing machine, or like a wool cycle? Yes. And then organize your thoughts and keep only the ones that serves you, that serves all, that serves the greatest, and helps you achieve your goals, and release them. Put them in the air, and it is like, again, planting seeds. But when you plant a seed, you do not observe and focus. Oh, grow. I want you to grow. Why aren't you growing right now? I wish you grow. Oh, it is not growing. Oh, I have seen. No, you plant a seed, and then what do? You do something else. So you say, and you sleep, and then you go and you check, and then you reassess, and then you do something else. So it is like seeds. Let grow what is meant to grow, and assess the quality of your thoughts, and then let go. And take only the thoughts that are serving you. Yes. It will help you in the rejuvenation process a lot, tremendously. And it will help you transform your lives too.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Ah, dear Ashtar, do you have anything else to say before we close?
We were about to ask you the same question, dear brothers and sisters of Ra. For us, we feel quite succinct. This is perfect. Perfect.
Yes,
How about you, dear brothers and sisters of Ra?
we as well. We as well. We feel this is perfect, perfect. Yes, dear ones. We love you all so much. We laugh and giggle at times at your, let's say, the bloopers. Yes, the blooper reels. However, we do not judge. We do not judge in that way. We understand what you are all going through, and we wish to reaffirm and re-encourage that you are all doing well. However, it is important to remember it is a process, and this will make it unfold oh so much easily, smoothly, gracefully, wonderfully. Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, yes, yes. And we shall say that also is true. Dear ones are no different from you, dear ones listening, dear humans in human forms listening. And so they themselves go through a similar process and they learn along the way. So you see, we are all growing, all together. Yes. And we love you indeed tremendously. We wish the best for you. And so we are Ashtar, coming in the love and the light of the highest love and the highest light for the highest good purposes. We greet you all. Yes, yes, yes. We thank you for watching this internet interstellar web show. Yes, we greet your mentors and guides. Yes, yes, yes. And we greet you, dear brothers and sisters of Ra. What a true joy, what a true honor to talk to you in this way. It's always such a great, magnificent joy. And we thank you, dear Kekika, for your magnificent questions. We love you, Kekika, and we thank you oh so very much. We honor you and we honor your questionings. Yes, we love you all deeply and dearly, and I will speak again soon. Adonai.
Adonai. Well, that was a great message.
So thank you all for watching this code channeling. Thank you, Kekika, for your questions. Thank you all. Yes, indeed. Thank you, our guides. Thank you, Leo. And we will record very soon our thoughts on this code channeling. Yes.
Yes. We'll see you there.
Mm. Bye.